it was all yellow. The day after my first home concert here in my home studio, I thought it'd be really cool to do a little breakdown of my experience yesterday. It was my first, I guess, official gig as a musician, and there was a lot of should we say emotions coming up to the event, and I just thought it'd be really cool to do a debrief of the concert, things that I felt, things that I feel like I can improve on, it being my very first concert. Lots of lessons, lots of good things. The concert, very first concert, really overall incredibly chuffed how everything went. Very happy how everything went. I had a great turnout. I invited my friends to the concert. It was a surprise concert. They didn't know what they were coming to. I mean, I invited a few of my teachers who came, and they knew because they'd been helping me prepare. But most of my friends, say 6 or 7 of my friends that came to the concert, had no idea. And I think they were like really a little bit surprised, just a little bit, but more like excited to like, what are they going to experience, and I was excited to show them what I've been working on for the past 5 months with my teachers. So that was the concert. I ended up doing 4 songs. I started the set with an A minor improvisation with my electric guitar and my loop pedal that I've just been playing with recently over the last few weeks. And I introduced the piano, the electric keys to it, and I was just trying to find a bit of rhythm and momentum and flow to start the set. I think it went down really well. The second song was Radiohead, Fake Plastic Trees. I switched to my acoustic guitar, and my teacher and friend Danielle was playing the synth. It's not behind me anymore, but it was behind me yesterday. And that was really cool. I love the sound of the synth, bringing in that energy. The third track was Howling by RYX. That track was more the rhythmical, melodic, very consistent. And we did that track with an electric guitar, me playing the guitar, and Danielle, again, my teacher and friend, playing the djembe. Super fun. And then I finished off with Yellow by Coldplay. When I was preparing for it, and on Friday we did the sound check, and we did a run through for a few hours, and 4 felt like the magic number for me as my first. I'm sure I'm going to add to it as I move on. So overall, I felt like it was a release. I felt like the set went really quick, even though it probably didn't, maybe 30 minutes, but it didn't feel like 30 minutes. In a way, it felt like 5 minutes. And it felt amazing. It just felt really like, if anything, it felt like at the end, I was very grateful, and it felt very heartfelt to me. And I got to experience that feeling with the people in the room, that in a way that I'm doing the right thing. I'm kind of in the right place. That's how it felt for me at the end. It just felt, yeah, nice. That was nice. It was about time. That was the overall feeling. And then afterwards we had a karaoke session. Everyone sang, and it was great. mostly everyone sang, and it was just like a really sweet night. And it's given me the energy and the momentum and the focus to move forward and go, what's next on the set. Some good takeaways for me were about my breath control. Is like really work in the next couple of weeks onwards on my breath control, particularly when I'm sat down working on the piano. Don't rush, take my time and breathe and support my diaphragm when I'm singing. So that's really, really important. That's what I really want to take away from this, that breath work. And there are times in the songs, particularly in the looping song at the beginning, I felt like it got a bit muddy, the sound got a bit muddy. I think there's a way of maybe making that clearer coming out of my monitor here. I've always got a monitor in front of me. So I'm definitely going to be working on that. I did get some feedback on the second song that the keys were too intense, and they couldn't really hear my voice too much on the PA system out on the patio. So they're things that I'm definitely going to be playing with, because I really like singing that song. The third one, I felt like I got a bit lost with the guitar, and sure, I know the song really well, but when you're under the spotlight, I guess people are watching, my hands felt a bit sweaty, and I just felt like I wasn't probably hitting all the notes that I wanted to hit on the guitar. So again, stuff that I can work on. Finally, with Yellow, the main thing for me with Yellow was I know the song quite well. I've been singing it off. I don't need the score to sing it anymore. But I literally, I messed up on the lyrics part of it. But I kind of came back to myself and then went back into the second verse and second chorus, and it was fine in the end. It was fine, but I saw myself not being focused, and I come back here, let's get focused and move forward. So they were the main things for me. Great takeaways, lots of more practice on the guitars, more practice on the piano, of course. Great takeaways. I'm so glad I did it. It was so cool sharing my music, starting to share my music with people live and seeing what the feedback is. It's beautiful. I feel very grateful to be in this position where I've got a great space here that I can share this with people, and excited for the next one. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Peace.